Pirates captured him and held him for ransom. He told them they weren't asking for enough. Gaius Julius Caesar was born in 100 BC into a Roman patrician family that claimed descent from the goddess Venus. The family had money and lineage. It had almost no political power. He was a teenager when the dictator Sulla marked him for death over a family connection to Sulla's enemies. Caesar went into hiding, moved from house to house in the dark, and was eventually pardoned. Sulla is said to have warned the men around him, "In that boy there are many Mariuses." He saw it before anyone else did. In his first military campaign in Asia Minor, he saved a fellow soldier's life during an assault on a besieged city. For it, he was awarded the Civic Crown, one of the highest decorations in the Roman military, given for saving a citizen's life in battle. He was barely 20. He was 25 when pirates took him in the Aegean. He spent weeks as their captive, joking with his captors, reciting speeches to them, and insisting his ransom was insultingly low. The moment he was freed, he raised a fleet, hunted the pirates down, and had them crucified. That was the pattern for the rest of his life. Underestimate him. Regret it. He climbed through Roman politics the conventional way at first: debt, elections, alliances. Then, in 58 BC, he took command in Gaul, and conventional stopped applying. Over 8 years he brought Gaul under Roman rule. He crossed into Britain, the first Roman commander to do it. At Alesia, surrounded by a Gallic army many times the size of his own, he built fortifications in 2 directions at once, facing in toward the besieged fortress and out toward the relief army coming to break the siege. He held both lines. He won both fights. He sent dispatches back to Rome written in the third person, calling himself Caesar as if narrating someone else's legend. Rome read every line. Then the Senate ordered him to disband his army and come home as a private citizen. He brought the army instead. In 49 BC, he crossed the Rubicon River with his legions. The line no general was allowed to cross armed. Crossing it with an army was illegal under Roman law. He crossed it anyway. The line he is said to have spoken: "The die is cast." Civil war followed. He chased Pompey, his rival and former ally, across the Mediterranean and crushed him at Pharsalus against a substantially larger force. He pursued Pompey to Egypt. Pompey was murdered before Caesar arrived. In Alexandria, Caesar found himself trapped in a harbor battle against the Egyptian fleet. At one point, he had to leap into the sea to escape, swimming for his life while holding important documents above the water to keep them dry. He survived. The war ended with Cleopatra secured on her throne and Caesar at her side. By 45 BC, there was no one left strong enough to oppose him. The Senate named him dictator for life. He used the power. He reformed the calendar, the same calendar still in use today, with only minor adjustments. He expanded citizenship. He planned new roads, new libraries, a war against Parthia to avenge old Roman defeats. He never got to fight it. On the Ides of March, 44 BC, a group of senators surrounded him in the Senate House. Men he had pardoned, men he had promoted. Among them, Brutus, one of the men he had trusted. Daggers had been hidden inside their togas. Casca struck first, a glancing cut to the neck. Caesar grabbed the blade and turned to fight back. Then the others closed in. They stabbed him 23 times. He fell at the base of a statue of Pompey, the rival he had defeated years before. His killers believed they were saving the Republic. Within 2 years, the Republic was dead anyway, and Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, was already moving to take his place. Rome never went back to what it had been before him. This was Chronicles. Like and subscribe.